That's why when I heard you beating on the trees and making noise, I said, what the hell? Maybe
there's some things out in these woods.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard them.
You want me to walk the whole trail? You're stupid.
Yeah.
We made it up to the area here where the box is and the recorder. There was some odd prints which I can show on the way back down to look at anything. Try to brighten this up. I know it's hard with the snow. And there's some trees right there that weren't really down last time, which are right there. I'm just gonna set this down really fast here, real quick. Okay, so we're back. Unfortunately, the camera shut off by itself. It told us that the previous card was out of minutes, and we had to install another card, which was giving us a hard time. We're still at the trap here. There is a hair somewhere here. I'm trying to get it close so they can maybe see it before I pull it. Right there, you see it? It's that grayish color sticking out of the black. Right there. That's the hair that I'm going to extract.
The craziness is that getting ripped out in the back like that at that height.
Yeah, them are big.
Not a bear, because a bear would just rip the whole thing down.
I was going to try to see if there was hair on those also. I mean, dude, to go through chicken wire at 7 feet, that's pretty gnarly, buddy. See, and there's grass stuck in it. See the grass right there? Yep. Stuck in under the chicken wire?
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm going to have to... Alright, I'll view this more, but I'm going to take that sample. So take this and then videotape me doing this so I have it for record. There's one. It's black and white. It's a black and white hair. I try not to get close because I don't want to breathe on it. Ooh. Normally you'd wear a mask, but want to see the hair? I don't know if they can see it. Can you see it?
I can see it, yeah. Just a little one, but it's kind of curly. Well, it looks pulled.
Yeah. No, there's two actually with it.
Nice.
But it's definitely black and white.
I forgot what we put in that the last time.
Pop-Tarts were in here. A couple other things that I don't always tell everybody. Small hair, small hair. I'm trying to find like if there's a big hair. Like that one. I don't know, but what interests me is that something broke through this chicken wire.
Yeah. That's crazy. And they didn't like...
That's hard for me or you to do.
Exactly, and the thing is, whoever... It's got to be something that's pretty damn strong, but they could have ripped it down. You know what I mean? It wasn't a bear. A bear would rip it down. There'd be no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It'd be laying on the ground and rip to hell.
Well, the way I look at it is, it was up there. A dog really can't get up there and stand up there anywhere for a canine or a fox or something that could possibly chew through chicken wire.
A squirrel could have gone down, but it ain't gonna go through.
Well, why would it go through?
It wouldn't chew through fucking chicken wire.
Yeah, why would it chew through when it could go through the opening?
Exactly.
Something obviously punched holes in here pretty hard.
Looks like they took their hands
I'll let you hold it.
just enough to
Yeah, like to get in it or tip it, but I was just trying to see if there was any hair on it. Or blood, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've definitely had visitors because it's all gone.
Oh, yeah. Not a crumb in there. Yeah, that really intrigues me that whatever it
is.
is,
Wrapper?
nothing's just ripped, kind of, huh?
Yeah.
And then it just intrigues me that something.
Plus the apple, if you show the people here, let me see. The apple's gone. That was right there. If you remember from my last video, Bigfoot and bubblegum, I stuck an apple right there, which will stick another one right there, and it's gone. So we're gonna go over there and check next. It got really quiet.
Yeah, it did.
You can almost hear a pin drop, right?
Yeah. From earlier, I heard some chirping, like a coyote chirping. You know, like
so
a pup.
I gotta do is refill this, and then go ahead and tip that camera up the other way. I just don't like everybody knowing everything.
I'll take a little back look.
Certain things that we do, you know. It's unfortunate that I can't leave the camera this time. Oh wait, I can leave it.
Yeah, you brought two.
I brought two. Okay. That'll work. Because I'm going to try to leave one here hidden.
You know, and the fact I see a lot of little things, like, you know, little structures,
Sure.
little things.
Sure.
I kind of wonder if that's juvie work.
Well, we're going to find out. All right, how did I have this last time? Up and over that. Yeah, it's kind of odd at 7 foot tall. If they go to the last video, it was Bigfoot and bubblegum. That's what I titled it. They could see how high it was. That's got to be 7, well, because I'm here, so that's at least 7 foot, 7.5 foot to the holes that were chewed, or ripped open in the chicken wire.
Yeah, it's something that's up there that can reach.
It makes it odd.
And I mean, a bear, or even if you know, there's coyotes that probably could stretch that, but they're gonna drag it down. They're gonna rip it down. It wasn't up there hard enough that a bear could not rip it right down. You know what I mean? So.
But I put it on a vine because they're strong.
Was something that was smart enough not to want to rip it down. It is very quiet.
Yes, sir.
From what it was just when we first come up here.
I do it tight enough so the wind won't take it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And it's got a little flex.
Right, because you want it to
If it's too tight, it's gonna rip down.
Paracord's good shit.
Oh yeah. But that's also why I use a vine. So it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It has some bounce to it. Now I'm 5'9", so it's at my head. That's at least 6'9", 7 foot. So I don't know what's reaching up there at 7 foot. But I'm gonna try to make those so whatever goes through that, it's caught. Here's a hair sample. That one.
Yeah, we need to check this one. I get the feeling they're going to be down here quick.
I do too. A little bit of Peter Pan. Now what I'm going to do is leave this on the ground with the lid on it.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how that goes.
Yeah. I do know they like them. I used to set them up in a tree back when I did it, and they just come up missing. And you'd find the bottles like over the bank, cleaned out the next year or so.
Done, done, done. Okay, so I can get the video in here for a minute. Sorry guys, this is what it takes.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little.
Yeah, take a hike, take a walk, do what you gotta do. It's all ready, it's got everything in it. Let me try to brighten you up a little bit here. We still got a lot of snow. Apples are in there with some other stuff. Peanut butter is here. That was left here, I don't know. I mean, it could have fallen, who knows. But there is some odd activity. The apple is back here on location. And you can see where those holes were ripped, how high. There's this. I just wonder if something could have leaned against it. Something was definitely gnawing at the bottom of it. You can see that. I don't see any melt tracks. I don't see nothing. Makes me wonder if something came down. Maybe. Let me see. What do we got here? That vine. A little bright for you. Sorry. There's that tree. That vine leads to here, which I don't know. But she's tied up there. Let me just get everything put away here for a second. Dan, why don't you take this tape and run it from this tree up over that hill? Yep. Like, if you get to the top of that hill, run it down like 20 yards. And then just stop it, you know. Yeah, do it every like 20 whatever yards, just to see it, and then I want to know what's over that hill. I'm trying to get all this stuff put away. I don't know how much I'm going to have left to tape because alright, we got to find somewhere to hide a camera, guys. And hiding a camera is not really applicable with these things, but I try to be legit. Just tell them, hey, it's there. Can you give me a picture? A lot of people say, I don't like cameras. I don't like cameras. If you do it right. So let me show you. What I did is there's a valley way over there. okay, we would come up this way. There's a highway that runs back down that direction. So there's only a couple ways that they can come in from the deep woods. It's that way and it's that way. So what happens is if you set up a horseshoe full of cameras, right, what are they going to do? They're going to see them coming in, right, and they're going to avoid them. So what do? They got two options. That way, or stay in the open and go that way. So what I did is put a camera down there, and I had a camera hidden down that direction farther, and that's where we got our juvenile photo. As it came down through here, they were forced that way. But what I did is I didn't face the camera this direction like they were coming, you know, from that direction. I faced it that way. So it walked right past it, and that's how we got the side view. Try that in your research if you're really trying to do some research, or you're just trying to be a monkey out here screwing around. I'm gonna walk around and find a place for this camera. So that camera's all set up right there, watching that. Something was chewing this pretty good. You can see that. I don't expect them to be hanging out, so that's why I'm not really videoing way down there. So Dan went up this way. This is just an area we haven't checked. This is 200 acres, and then what it does is there's 3 other properties that butt to it, and like 2 of the other properties were allowed to go on. It's definitely not an easy walk, though. I'll tell you that. Oh, slippery. So I'm coming up to the top. It looks like there's a stick structure there. Man, what is that? You hear all kinds of weird things. This is definitely interesting right here. This is a part we haven't explored. We've always kind of came to there and gave them the buffer zone, which is, I guess, fair. Dan! Holy shit! How far'd you go? I seen all these things against this tree here. Looked interesting. That looks interesting. Yeah, definitely. A lot of dead stuff, but let's take a look. I don't see anything from this tree that would have fallen all right here. And if we take a look and just do a little bit of exam, sorry I was zoomed in, this bark is definitely different than any of these. See that? Totally different. It's a hell of a stack. Huh? Yeah, I see that. I seen it. What'd you do, make a big circle?